Looking for the pros and cons of soft contact lenses? I'm going to tell you, stick around. Welcome to the Eye Care and Wellness channel. If you haven't been here before, I'm Joel Hayden, where we talk about all things eye care, nutrition, eye nutrition, and ways in which we can live a longer and better life. If that interests you, consider subscribing and hit that bell notification next door to it. That will let you know every time I upload a new video. All right, let's get at it. So before we get started with the pros and the cons, I wanted to tell you at the end of the video, I'm going to let you know the best daily disposable contact that I think you should go into as a new wearer and why. So stick around for that. And now let's get at the pros. So for the pros of wearing soft contact lenses, the first thing is, and this has been my experience, I haven't worn contacts for about 15 years. I found them not to be particularly comfortable. I have a lot of astigmatism. It just didn't fit me, and I didn't mind wearing glasses until the pandemic. And then I could not stand the fogging of my glasses. It drove me insane. So I had to go fit myself for contacts, and I found a very comfortable pair that worked well the whole time I was in the office. Driving at night was a little tough, but I worked around it. But driving at night, I could take the contacts out and not have to worry about the mask on all day, which was fogging my glasses. Fogging of eyeglasses during a pandemic is a very good reason why you may want to go into contact lenses. Number two, for many people, especially people with different prescriptions in each eye, it will reduce their eye strain. So consider contact lenses if you're getting a lot of eye strain with your eyeglasses and you want to look at other options. Ask your optometrist. Number three, it's great for sports. If you're active, I do a lot of CrossFit. I cannot do it with glasses on. So I usually won't wear my glasses at all because the movements that we tend to do, I really don't need to see particularly well for them. But now that I'm in the contacts, it's wonderful. I can see everything. So consider it if you're really active, or if you're going to play sports, or if your kids are going to play sports, especially, sports like baseball and basketball where they're getting knocked around a lot. And it will really give them an edge over other kids who are stuck in eyeglasses. For some people, they have dry eyes, and the dry eyes are actually less dry. The eyes are actually less dry when they wear certain contact lenses. The type of lens I'm going to talk about at the end is one of those lenses that tends to keep your eye more moist when you wear them compared to not wearing them. We all know that glasses can be clunky, heavy, uncomfortable, tight behind the ears, pressure on the nose. So the contact lenses will free you up. That's another pro of wearing the contacts. Lastly, you can wear whatever sunglasses you want because you're not going to be stuck having to wear a smaller lens because your prescription's too thick, or something that just isn't what you want. When you have contacts in, you can wear any type of non-prescription sunglasses that you want, and you can have a myriad of them for what you would pay for just one pair of prescription sunglasses. So that's it for the pros. Now let's go to the cons of wearing contact lenses. Number one, it's a daily commitment. You need to set aside time in the morning, especially when you start, to put them in and take them out. So if you have a really hectic schedule and you need to have them on and out the door, you might want to start on the weekends first, because getting them in and getting them out can be a little tough for some people. Cost of the contacts. It's definitely more than not wearing contacts. There's definitely a cost involved. There's a fitting fee. They have to teach you how to put them in and out. And then you either have to pay quarterly or annually for your lenses. You can talk about dailies versus monthlies. It's really a different topic for another day. But I really prefer the daily disposables. It makes things a lot easier, especially if you're active in sports. But the cost of wearing the contacts for some will deter them from wearing them. Risks. There are also risks involved with contact lenses, especially if you don't listen to your optometrist. So you shouldn't be sleeping in them. For the most part, there are certain people who do, and there are certain people who need to, which is pretty rare. Again, not going into that. But for the most part, if you're not the type of person that follows the rules, maybe contacts aren't for you. Because what you don't want to do is have a pair of lenses in, end of the day, get in the habit of going, oh, these feel good the next morning, I'll just keep sleeping in them. And then one day you wake up with a corneal ulcer. And they can be sight threatening. So no, if you think that's going to be you, maybe glasses are for you. And lastly, for many people, putting them in and taking them out is just that they're really squeamish around their eyes and like, I don't think I can do this. If you're motivated enough, you'll get over it. This is a cool story. I had a young girl, 14, 15 years old, more than a decade ago. Back then, I used to put the contacts in their eyes, and that's how we were trained. And I put the lenses in her eyes, and she looked at me, and she goes, I think I need some water. And I'm like, she's about to pass out. And pass out she did, right in front of her mother. And when she came to, I took the lenses out when she was passed out. When she came to, we got her settled, got her all back to normal, got her some water, and she looked at me and said, I'm going to do this. And I'm like, huh? She goes, I'm going to do this. And I said, listen, maybe contacts aren't for you. I really don't want to see this again. And she goes, I'm not giving up. And I said, okay. So we taught her, we had her come in, put her fully in control, putting them in and taking them out, which was what we do now. And it took 4 or 5 hours to train her. But she got it. And that's the motivation you would need if you're really squeamish around your eyes. All right, guys. So here we are, near the end of the video, and I want to tell you what the best contact lenses to wear for a beginner are. I love the Daily Disposables. I think they are a no-brainer. But one of the newer lenses out there is called, it's Alcon's product. It's called the Precision One. And it comes in regular farsightedness, nearsightedness correction, or for astigmatism. And they have been so good, so dynamite, so easy to handle for new wearers. I really like them. And I'll put information on that down in the link below. Consider talking to your optometrist about that brand when you get to them. And I hope this helped. I hope it kind of swayed you one way or the other on whether or not you want to try contacts. Good luck if you do. I hope it goes well. Put it in the comments down below if it did. And until next time, take care.